Is your business or establishment deemed essential during the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic? If so, do you need to monitor your occupancy inside your building to accommodate social distancing practices? And let's not forget that when non-essential businesses reopen, they may also be required to adhere to government mandates and restrictions concerning occupancy for many months to come. Let us show you how you can track your occupancy with one of our electronic people counters. Hi, I'm Scott Sawinski, co-founder and president of Interdimensional Technologies. We're a technology company specializing in electronic design, assembly, and manufacturing, as well as software development. We're bringing you this short video today to discuss some very important enhancements that we made to the RTC-P3 Electronic People Counter as they relate to the COVID-19 pandemic. Please note that if any of our current customers would like to take advantage of these enhancements, to contact us so that we can discuss reprogramming your system. Lately, many supermarkets and other essential businesses have been contacting us, asking us to help them monitor their in-house occupancy in order to comply with various government mandates and to promote social distancing. To that end, I'd like to tell you about these enhancements relating to the system's occupancy capabilities next. The system already had the capability to keep track of occupancy. Additionally, you can now set an occupancy threshold. When your occupancy exceeds this threshold, the system will emit a series of beeps. Also, the system now displays the occupancy total, the occupancy threshold, as well as the total traffic for the day on the main screen. Doing this allows employees to view this information without the need to touch or interact with the system in any way. The purpose of this video is not to provide you with extreme detail about how the entire system works. You can certainly visit our website to view our user's manuals and other videos and documentation for that. However, I would like to give you a rundown as to how the sensors work so that you can then understand how the system is able to keep track of occupancy. The RTC-P3 can connect up to 3 door sensors to it, either our standard door sensor or our long-range door sensor, depending on the width of your entrance. For purposes of this demonstration, we have one of our standard door sensors connected to the RTC-P3. For the standard sensor as well as the long-range sensor, they have 2 infrared eyes housed in the enclosure, side by side. The importance of that is the system is able to determine direction based on which of the infrared beams is interrupted first when someone passes through. The reason that's so important is that's what allows us to be able to determine occupancy. So as an example, when someone enters, the system will increase the traffic count for the day. It also will increase the in-house occupancy. And then when they're exiting, it doesn't do anything with the total traffic for the day, but it will subtract from the in-house occupancy. So that's essentially how that works. We have simulated here with these 2 pedestals an entrance area. In the case of the standard sensor that we have here, it uses a 3-inch diameter round retroreflector that is included with the system. So let's try to take a look and show you how this works. As you'll see currently, the P3 is showing, I set the threshold to 2, and the in-house currently is 0, and the total is 15. And you see it just refreshed there. It will refresh every once in a while, and also it refreshes immediately after there's activity. So the first thing I'd like to do is let's just walk into the through the entrance to simulate someone entering. We should see the total for the day increase by 1, as well as the in-house increase by 1. Okay. Now, we're still below the threshold for the day, so you're not going to hear any beeps. Also note, I have the system set to work silently. so that, in other words, the system can beep when there's activity. But I shut that off so you wouldn't be confused with those beeps compared to the beeping that will happen when there is when we go past the occupancy threshold. So we're going to let me walk in again, and the total and the in-house should have increased. Now, the way the system works, once the in-house total is greater than the threshold, it will beep. Before I do that, let me simulate someone exiting just to show you that total will stay at 17 and the in-house total, or your occupancy, will decrease by 1. Okay, now let me simulate 2 people coming in, okay, so we could get that in-house total above the threshold. So we should be back to 2. Now let me walk in again, and this is where the in-house total will go above the threshold amount. Okay, and there you saw, or you heard how the system will beep to let you know. It will also beep approximately every 20 to 30 seconds when there's no activity, just to let you know that you are above the occupancy threshold. Now if I walk out, it will decrease the in-house total and will be below that. Just as I said, 20 to 30 seconds it will beep to let you know even if there's no activity. Now let me walk out, and that decreases the in-house to equal at the threshold, so we won't hear that beeping. So that's essentially how the system works in a nutshell in terms of how it detects and keeps track of occupancy. So please let us know if you have any questions. Feel free to contact us, and I hope to hear from you soon. Everybody stay safe and have a great day, and you take care. Thank you very much.